Welcome back to this first round of the semifinals of the Grand Summer Tournament 2025. I am your host, Ty65, and we will be racing on a track that is very reminiscent of an old track we used to do. That's this track is reminiscent of the very first track here on the Marble Studio, where we went down 2 flights of stairs. However, this track is much bigger than that track, because I have had a lot more sets since then. And we're now using 2 separate start gates to do the marbles instead of 1, which makes things a little more complicated, but it's a little easier. We can have the teams separated, and then they're off right now. Round around, there they go. It looks like Slime has a lead. Slime's been doing really well in this tournament so far. Let's see if he can continue keeping it up. We have him and Captain Penguin going into the yellow funnel, where it looks like we have the Aquateer in the lead. Looks like and he's just pushing Slime out of the way. Captain Penguin also missed a hit on the Aquateer, and he's able to get through first. Now Slime trying to get past Captain Penguin, but Captain Penguin just able to beat Slime out in the yellow funnel, and Blue Boxer's now in last place, leading the yellow funnel, going into the red one. Oh, and it looks like Slime is trying to make hits on the Aquateer, and he's able to just zip right past. However, Captain Penguin pushes him out of the way, allowing Aquateer to keep his spot. The Blue Boxer able to also push Captain Penguin out of the way, pushing Captain Penguin to last place. Captain Penguin now going into that yellow funnel, with Blue Boxer attacking Slime to no avail on the Blue Boxer. And we have now going to the 180 and into that yellow funnel. The Blue Boxer trying to find a connection. He can't find any. And it looks like the placements stay the same, going to the Click-Clacker and the 180 roundabout, and then the loop-to-loop, and then they go round and round. It looks like Blue Boxer passed Slime, and there's Captain Penguin making a great hit on Slime, pushing Slime to last place. Now we go into the first battle funnel. Slime entering the funnel now. Now he's cycling round and round. Trying to make it to Captain Penguin, he doesn't. And they go to the Click-Clacker through that bell and going up the elevator. We still have yet to go down the stairs. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still on the upstairs portion. And I believe so. We have the Aquateer in the lead, followed by Captain Penguin, then Slime, then the Blue Boxer. The Aquateer already entered the full funnel. Now we have the Blue Boxer try to make hits onto him, and now they're just cycling round and round. And then Captain Penguin entering, and Slime entering as well, making a hit there on Captain Penguin. And now they're cycling around. Captain Penguin is able to get out in a good spot, putting Slime once again in last place. Slime entering the funnel again, and trying to make a second hit onto Captain Penguin. However, this one failed. Going into the twin funnel now. We have Captain Penguin entering a little late, which allows Slime to make a good hit onto him. And this puts him a little bit of ahead. But Captain Penguin strikes back extremely quickly and puts himself back in 3rd place. Going in the next battle funnel, we got Captain Penguin entering, striking the Blue Boxer. Slime making a delayed entry, so he also strikes the Blue Boxer. And now him and Captain Penguin are fighting, but only for a brief moment. As we have the Blue Boxer being pushed around by the other marbles. Slime looks to be in a good spot, but I don't know. It's going to be Captain Penguin, then Slime, then the Blue Boxer. The Aquateer got stuck and had to be freed, so now the top 3 marbles are going into that blue battle funnel now. Slime making a great hit onto the Aquateer, which puts Slime into 1st place. As the Blue Boxer enters, he had a great idea. As Slime was chasing the Aquateer around, the Blue Boxer would make a round hit, hitting either both of them or Slime, which would push Slime around. And it would. As Blue Boxer hit the Aquateer, Slime took the opportunity to go through the funnel, pushing Aquateer all the way back into last place from 1st. Slime continues to be in his front place position as the Aquateer comes in, making a hit onto the Blue Boxer. Blue Boxer, though, does not parry it, so he is now in last place. Going into the elevator, we prepare to go down the stairs. There's still a lot left after we go down the stairs, but that is the biggest section of this track. We have Slime, and then with the Captain Penguin making a hit on Slime, as Blue Boxer enters. As the group goes around, the Blue Boxer tries to make a hit on them, hitting them up the top. He hits Captain Penguin, but misses Slime, allowing Slime to go through 1st. Followed by, the Aquateer sneaks back out the Penguin, who's about to go through, with Blue Boxer being in last place. They go into the barriers now. Into the yellow battle funnel. We have them all cycling round and round. It looks like the Aquateer has the first place. Yes, he does. Followed by Captain Penguin. We have a jump similar to the crazy Marble Ranch jump funnel there. And we move into another jump section. But it looks like the Blue Boxer missed. It looks like the Blue Boxer missed trying to go for that little shortcut, but he missed. Now we have the Aquateer and Slime fighting, with the Aquateer getting the edge over Slime. And the Blue Boxer was placed further back as a penalty for missing the jump. However, Captain Penguin seems to be stuck there along the Blue Boxer to get ahead of him. Going into the twin funnel, it seems that that's not the case. The Captain Penguin is ahead of the Blue Boxer, and that by a decent amount. They're swinging around and all in different funnels now, with Captain Penguin being third and the Aquateer being in last place. And now we have the Aquateer struggling to go through the hole, but Captain Penguin is trying to hit Slime for a better spot. However, that doesn't work. Going through the barriers, and in the green funnel at the end of going down the stairs, Captain Penguin makes a hit onto Slime, and now they're cycling the hole. The Aquateer is able to go through first, with Captain Penguin being able to go through first. Slime made a hit there, but it didn't work. So he's able to go through first, with the Blue Boxer going through last place. As we enter the final section of the track, Blue Boxer is now actually a prong. There's a prong separating Slime and Blue Boxer, so there's a noticeable gap there. I wonder if you will be able to make a comeback. We have Slime entering that white funnel, hitting Captain Penguin, and now they're weaving in and out. But it looks like Slime has the upper edge. The Aquateer is still in the lead. Yes, it is Slime be able to beat out Captain Penguin, but he gets stuck, so he has to be pushed by Captain Penguin, and it took him a second, but they did push, and now they're in that red funnel with Slime still having the edge, and now they're going through the Click Cluckers and into the green twin funnel, with Slime now having a decent edge over Captain Penguin. With Blue Boxer trying to do anything to catch up, it is looking less and less likely as time goes on. We have Penguin trying to make a hit onto Slime, fails, and now we have the Blue Boxer entering. He pushed Captain Penguin into the funnel there, which isn't what you want to do. Go through that 180, but it's a little structurally weird. The Slime is going in second, and then there's Captain Penguin and Captain Penguin tries to make a hit onto Slime. As Blue Boxer enters, he gets stuck, and there's nothing he can do to be eliminated. He put up a decent fight, but after he jumped, there was nothing he could do. I think it's actually the first time he didn't make it to the finals of a tournament. But now we only have, and now they're all in that twin funnel again. It's like the Aquateer is in the front again, followed by Slime. And Captain Penguin struggling in the back there. And now they're in that yellow funnel. It's Captain, and now there's going back and forth the Aquateer and Slime. It's going to be anyone's game who goes through first. They're both weaving it, but Slime's leaving it a little closer. Captain Penguin may have disturbed some things, allowing the Aquateer to go through first. Slime is still second, and Captain Penguin is still third. As Slime and the Aquateer go back and forth, Captain Penguin enters the funnel, and the Aquateer made a move onto Slime. And Slime goes around. Now the Captain Penguin manages to intercept it halfway through, giving him a good spot and pushing Slime out of the way. And he succeeds, but Slime fights back. And they're cycling and cycling, and even Slime gets through first. Going, and they're fighting in that yellow funnel now. Captain Penguin makes a revenge hit in that yellow funnel, though. And they're cycling around. But Slime is in the back. Captain Penguin was able to push Slime off of him. And now, yes, Captain Penguin is second. Going into that yellow funnel. The Aquateer still has a lead. Captain Penguin trying to make moves on the Aquateer. They all fail. They're going through the Click Clucker and the 180, moving into the twin funnel. Captain Penguin gets stuck in the twin funnel, allowing Slime to get through first. And now they're spinning round and round. No connections. With Slime able to get through first. Captain Penguin now in last place. It's again spinning round and round. Captain Penguin trying to find an opening. Slime doesn't give it to him. Going into the bell section, into that elevator. They go up the elevator, so the positions are Aquateer is first, Slime is second, Captain Penguin is third. Captain Penguin and Slime are in a shorter prong section, while Aquateer and Slime are in a long section. So we can see them all going up the elevator. Now we enter that white funnel. Slime made a hit on the Aqua Tier, and it looks like the Aqua Tier still has the lead, but now Slime is way closer to the Aqua Tier, close enough to make a hit in the yellow funnel as well. This hit is successful for Slime, and Captain Penguin also makes a hit on the Aqua Tier in the yellow funnel as well. Captain Penguin even makes a hit on Slime. It doesn't work. Captain Penguin makes a second hit onto Slime. This hit does succeed, and now he's in the lead. Slime in second place and the Aqua Tier in last, despite him having a great lead. Here comes Slime and the red funnel, and he makes a hit onto Captain Penguin. And now it's likely the Aqua Tier struggles to enter the red funnel. He finally does. That was a way late entry. And now we have Slime and Captain Penguin cycling. It looks like Captain Slime, though, goes through first. And then Captain Penguin second, and Aqua Tier third. Slime struggling in that white click-clacker, and we move to the blue funnel now, and where Slime and Captain Penguin are cycling. Captain Penguin goes into that funnel without even touching Slime. Slime gets his vengeance hit, and that green twin, and it looks like it's still going to be Captain Penguin with the lead. No, Slime just sneaks through there. Now we go to the elevator section with Slime and lead, followed by Captain Penguin, and then the Aqua Tier. Now we are going down the elevator. We're now in that yellow funnel. Here comes Captain Penguin entering that funnel. Then there's the Aqua Tier. The Aqua Tier does make it onto Captain Penguin. Now they're cycling round and around. And they're cycling. And looks like the Aqua Tier will get the lead, followed quickly by Captain Penguin. Yes, so they're going through the barriers and into that yellow funnel. Captain Penguin is able to connect to that Aqua Tier. Took him a second, but the Aqua Tier is still able to become on top though. And then that jump section, the Aqua Tier just passes by Slime in a move that's crazy. And now they're in the yellow funnel together with Captain Penguin entering. Struggling, he actually gets stuck with the barriers. But now he enters. The Aqua Tier misses the hole, and as Slime comes to challenge the Aqua Tier, the Aqua Tier is able to go through the hole. And now they're in the split path section with Captain Penguin going in the bottom. And the Aqua Tier is still first, followed by Slime, then Captain Penguin. Captain Penguin is going to stir up some trouble as Slime gets second place. And the Aqua Tier pushes Captain Penguin pushes the Aqua Tier out of the way. The Aqua Tier is able to push back. Captain Penguin with a long stroke tries to hit the Aqua Tier but fails. The Aqua Tier struggling going into the red funnel. With a long stroke from Captain Penguin, he is able to push the Aqua Tier out of the way this time, but the Aqua Tier is able to push back. As Captain Penguin is able to hit Slime, now they're both back and forth. With Captain Penguin being in lead, the Aqua Tier pushes Captain Penguin out of the way, going into the blue funnel, with Slime being in last. But Captain Penguin and Slime are neck and neck though as they enter the blue funnel. And Slime is able to be Captain Penguin now. Then we go to the green funnel. The last section, the Aqua Tier just has to survive a little longer, and he's able to survive into the finals. It's still anyone's race though. We go up to the elevators. We have the Aqua Tier in first, Slime in second, and Captain Penguin in third. And one last section before the finals for these three marbles. Slime struggles a little bit, but still enters just fine. Captain Penguin doesn't struggle nearly as much. And now they're cycling. And they're cycling round and round, and Captain Penguin seems to have an idea. As Slime cycles, Captain Penguin once again is going to cut off halfway. And this time, succeeds. They actually almost get stuck, but it does succeed. The Slime right behind him. And now they're cycling round and round. The Aqua Tier is trying to dodge the fight, but Captain Penguin is able to get through with enough time to challenge the Aqua Tier, but he doesn't make any successful hits. We can see Captain Penguin hitting that bell like you all should do. You should subscribe and hit that bell if you want to see more videos like this one. And the Aqua Tier has a good lead, with Captain Penguin going into that yellow funnel and Slime following suit. But still neck and neck, and Aqua Tier gets stuck. that yellow S snake, and now they have to go with Captain Penguin trying to pass him that 180, but it doesn't. Same thing with Slime trying to pass Captain Penguin, and now trying to pass the barriers, but all it all matters here. Round and round, that blue funnel, Captain Penguin makes hit onto the Aqua Tier, and now Captain Penguin looks to be in that front place. With one more hit on by Captain Penguin, Captain Penguin succeeds. Now the Aqua Tier looks like he's gonna pass, but no, Slime passes. Slime goes to the finals. Aqua Tier is as Captain Penguin and Slime go to the finals. We now are done with this race. We have one more semi-final left before we can move on to the finals. Like I said earlier, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Comment down below who you think is going to win this tournament. And comment down below other Marble ideas. See ya!